Okay, so income is the main parameter. Income is the goal. Income is the parameter for everybody's goal, isn't it? Yes, but not only income. There are some other parameters. Which are they? It is the more income, yes, of course. Equal treatment, freedom, security, respect, no discrimination. These all can be our goal, isn't it? Yes. Only we are getting income, that doesn't mean that our goal is fulfilled. No. Suppose we are getting a job, what we will see? We will see all other facilities, whether our securities is given, whether all are treating equally, is there any discrimination? These all we will see, isn't it? So, for developmental goal, income will be a very important criteria. At the same time, there are some other goals also like income. That is, these are the goals. So we can conclude that people have a mixed goals, not only income. Which are the others? You can see here, for development people look at mix of goals. Material things, that is money. Non-material things, that is quality of life. Material things, you can say salary, it's money matters. Okay? But at the same time, non-material things also we will see, that is other facilities. It is called a quality of life, standard of living. Okay? So, for development, people look at mix of goals. Now, let me ask, what is development and national? A national development. What do you mean by national development? Whether to construct a dam or to purchase MiG-25 aircrafts or producing more food items. What do you think? You can see this is an agricultural farm. This is also another country. This is one type of country. This is another type of country where we are calling some are developed, some others are developed, not developed. Isn't it? How can we say that one country is developed, another country is not developed? By seeing these buildings. So, in order to categorize this developed country, underdeveloped country, for this national development, there are some criteria. Different persons could have different as well as conflicting notions of countries' development. I told you, the personal goals are there, at the same time, national goals are there. For an agricultural based country, they will go for, or their goal will be increasing their production, agricultural production. So, coming to the well-developed or a city-based country, there you can see bullet trains, well-equipped roads, buildings. This will be their goal. Okay, so what is one's developmental goal is maybe different from others' goal. So for different countries, they have different goals for a nation. So if you take the case of India, you see India, around most of the regions are agricultural based regions, whereas if we go to the cities, you can see this type of things. So what people think development means this, only constructing buildings and constructing more roads, bullet trains, isn't it? But for a farmer, what he will think, a farmer will think that producing more and more of agricultural products or more facilities in the farm etc. Okay, so we can conclude different persons who have a different as well as conflicting notions for a nation's development. Now, who will decide that one country is developed, another country is not developed? We can see that in the newspapers, developed country, underdeveloped country. And who will decide this? See, I will show you some pictures. In that, we can see in some criteria, according to some criteria, some countries are developed. Some other criteria, some other countries are developed. Then who will decide this? Which are the developed countries and which are not developed countries? We will see some examples. Take this case. How to compare different countries? Here, top 10 richest country in the world. You can see in this map some Middle East countries like Kuwait, Qatar, UAE, all given. Some Eastern countries like Hong Kong, Japan, Singapore are given. Some European countries like Ireland, Switzerland, Luxembourg. These are the richest countries. This criteria is differently taken. Now here you can see the blue shaded area. It represents the developed countries. Here you can see North American countries. These all are European countries, Australia and Japan. Some other criteria they have taken. These are the developed countries. Now we can see some other criteria. According to other criteria, these are the top 10 countries. Which criteria they have taken? HDI rank. That will come. We will explain later what is HDI rank and all. According to that, these are the 10 important countries: Norway, Australia, Switzerland, Netherlands, United States, Germany, New Zealand, Canada, Singapore, Denmark. Nowhere India is coming, isn't it? Then who is categorizing these all? Who is categorizing? We'll see who is categorizing the countries into different developed and underdeveloped and what are their criteria. Okay, we will see each. For comparing countries, income is considered to be one of the most important attributes. Developed countries means countries with a higher income. Underdeveloped countries means obviously countries with a low income. And for comparing, average income is considered. Now what is average income? Average income means what's also called per capita income. How can we calculate average income? It is total income of the country by total population of that country. In that way, we will get the average. Okay. So, income is the criteria for categorizing the countries. According to income, we can categorize. Some are developed countries, some are underdeveloped countries. As you know, many African countries are underdeveloped countries. Okay, this is according to income. See, actually, who is given this criteria? World Bank has given. So, World Bank classified countries on the basis of this per capita income. Per capita income is average income. So, what is their criteria? Per capita income of $12,056 per annum and above considered rich countries. If we convert dollar into rupees, it will come around 9 lakhs above. Okay. Now, who are low income countries? Per capita income $9,555 or less coming as low income countries. So this criteria is given by World Bank. Now where is India's position? India comes under low middle income countries. Not rich, not poor. We are around the middle of this category. With the per capita income of $1,820. It around 1 lakh, more than 1 lakh it will come. Okay, so this category is given by World Bank. Do you think this is fair? Fair categorization? We'll see. I'm going to give you some toffees. Happy? Okay. Some chocolates I am going to distribute. Okay. Suppose I have this many chocolates and I am giving you all one chocolate each. All will be happy. Am I right? Yes. This is called equal distribution. Whatever the chocolate I have, I am distributing to each and everyone equally. Equal distribution. Yes? Okay. At the same time, suppose one packet I am grabbed and I distributed from that packet. Most of you, I have given one piece of chocolate, and one I have given the whole remaining chocolate I have given. Will you be happy? No. Okay, so this is called unequal distribution. Unequal distribution. This is the problem with the average. When we take average, see this, averages are useful for comparison, but they are not showing the equal distribution, whether we have done an equal distribution or unequal distribution. How? We will see with an example. This is country A and country B. Their monthly income is given here. Country A, these are the incomes. A total of 50,000 will come. Here, country B also has the same total income 50,000. Now we have seen how to calculate average total by. So while calculating the average, we can see that both same. That is 10,000. Country A is 10,000 and country B is 10,000. But when we are going these, we can see the disparities. How? See the distribution of income in the country A and the country B. This is how what I have given one chocolate to everyone, and another case distributing the chocolates to each and everyone. So I think you may got the meaning of disparity. Okay, so always when average is taking, the disparity is not shown. Here both the countries have the same average, whereas there are much disparity in the country B. Now, what is the solution? How can we solve this problem? For that, UNDP, United Nations Development Program, has given some idea, some formula. It is according to the HDI, Human Development Index. Now, what are the criteria coming under Human Development Index? They are life expectancy, years of schooling, and standard of living. Now, life expectancy means the health condition. It reflects the health condition of a country. Years of schooling means it reflects the education level of a country. Standard of living means it reflects the income of a country, per capita income. Okay, so according to this, UNDP also categorized the countries into developed and underdeveloped. So according to this, in 2019 can see the first rank, second rank, likewise top 5 rank and India's position also. This is among the 189 countries. Do you remember I asked the question, how many countries are in the world? So, you have been taken 189 countries to compare the countries. According to that, these are the top 5 countries: Norway, Switzerland, Thailand, Germany and Hong Kong. And India comes in which position? 129th rank. 129th position. Okay. Now, we will go to our states condition. In the criteria of HDI, Indian Human Development Index ranking states and union territories. You can see this in the map. The dark green shows the HDI ranking, the top ranks. You can see here Kerala, Goa, Chandigarh, Goa, Lakshadweep, Delhi. These are the 5 top ranked states in India. And you can see some other states, the UP, Bihar, these all the ranking, the lowest ranking. Okay, this is according to the Human Development Index. Okay. So I conclude the development for the comparison of countries. World Bank has taken per capita income as the criteria, whereas UNDP taken per capita income, health and education for the comparing the countries as a criteria. Okay. Now, this I have taken from your textbook. There are some data given in the textbook. You can see these are the conditions in India. Here they are comparing. You can see here the comparison of these states on the basis of per capita income. According to per capita income, Haryana this stands the first position, whereas Kerala second only, and Bihar also the position they have given. It is there in your textbook. So this is according to per capita income. Whereas if you take the HDI other criteria like infant mortality, literacy and net attendance ratio, these are the positions. You can see the Haryana, what is the infant mortality rate in Haryana and what is the literacy rate in Haryana and net attendance ratio in Haryana. Likewise, all the states have been given. We just study the highest position and the lowest position, at least so that we can compare the states. Now, what is infant mortality rate? Infant mortality rate means the number of children die before the age of 1 year. How many children are dying before 1 year out of 1,000 children? 1,000 born children, how many are dying? What could be the reason? It shows the lack of nutrition, isn't it? Yes. That means that shows the health condition of particular place. So, in this way, you can see the infant mortality rate in Kerala is very less. That means very less number of children are dying in Kerala. That means that shows the health facilities. Okay. So, these are the data given in the textbook. Please read it. Here you can see the literacy rate. In the literacy rate, Kerala is the highest. Mizoram, Tripura, Nagaland are also coming in the below positions. Now, money in your pocket cannot buy all the goods and services that you may need to live well. You can see that a morning in Delhi. This is a picture of school children going girls are going to the school in the morning in Delhi. It is most polluted region in India. So we cannot say that income increase, that means the well-being of the people or the welfare of the people increased there. So we cannot buy everything with money. So what we have to do? We need development. At the same time, development destructs some others. It may be cause for the destruction for the others. So, what is the solution for that? We need a development. What type of a development? Yes, the solution is a sustainable development. What is sustainable development? Sustainable development means a development that take care of the needs of future generation also. We should take care of the needs of the coming generation also. That is the meaning of sustainable development. So, sustainable development is the correct development or the apt development for any nation. Sustainable development. This is Brundtland definition. Sustainable development is development that meets the needs of the present without compromising the ability of future generation to meet their own needs. So, today's development should need. Development should need. But it should not be affect the others' development, or it should not be affect the future generation. So, we have to should not be compromised. We should not compromise with the future generations' needs. Okay. For example, you know that each and everyone has vehicles now. Okay. How does vehicles run? It needs petrol. From where we get petrol? Petrol we are taking from underground. How long it will take if we take the petrol and again it should it should generate? How long it will come? How long it will take to regenerate? That nobody is know. Nobody is taking care. If we take the old petrol today, then for the tomorrow's generation, what they will do? So we should take care of these type of things for the future generation. In that case, there are two types of two types of energy is there. We know it is renewable energy and non-renewable energy. Renewable energy, solar energy and wind power that we can reuse again and again. Whereas non-renewable energy, coal and petrol, nuclear energy, these will finish one day. Isn't it? This will finish one day. So, we have to use the renewable energy and we have to reduce the use of non-renewable energy. Then we can say that we are in a sustainable development. Okay. So, we studied today about the development. The chapter development. We studied what are the developmental goals. We studied what are the criteria used for comparing the countries. And we studied what are the criteria used by World Bank and what are the criteria used by UNDP. And we have seen what we mean by sustainable development. Now we will have a quick review. Development of a country can generally be determined by options: A, its per capita income; its average literacy level; C, health status of the people; D, all the above. What is your answer? Yes, it is all the above. Next question. development than India. Option A is Bangladesh, option B Sri Lanka, option C Nepal, and option D Pakistan. What is your answer? Yes, it is Sri Lanka. Next question. What is the main criteria used by World Bank in classifying the different countries? What is the limitation of this criteria? As you know, per capita income is the criteria used by World Bank. And what are the limitations? First one, it is not showing illiteracy level, in fact mortality as is there. It is not showing the equal distribution or unequal distribution, and the economy of the country cannot determine the development of the country. Next question. Which are the criteria used by UNDP to classify the countries? Yes, UNDP compares the countries based on education level of the people, their health status, and per capita income. Next question. What do you mean by sustainable development? Sustainable development is development that meets the needs of the present without compromising the ability of the future generation to meet their own needs. So I hope all of you enjoyed this session. I hope this concept is clear for you, the concept development. Okay, so read the textbook well and find out the terms which I explained here. Okay, thank you so much.